Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Susan, and today I am going to be showing you a few more patterns that I put in my Etsy shop, and I also want to do a WIP parade. So here we go. First one I'm going to show you is Be My Valentine. This one only has 2 colors in it. It is done on 32 count silvery moon even weave. These little pins I got from Cherry Chick on Etsy. I think she has a website too now, so. But that's the back. And if you hear a buzzing noise, there is a bee or something buzzing outside my window. I don't know what it's doing. It's hot today, so it seems like all the bugs are going. I think they're confused that it's fall. All right. My next one is Let It Snow. I done this one on 32 count slate blue. And it is mounted on one of Stitch Etc's. It's called a red pierce board. So if you want to do this one and mount it the same way, get a hold of Ashley and Kim. I did the bow myself. I do all my finishing myself. So if you're new here, I do all my finishing. Whether it's framing or sewing it or, you know, mounting it. So, but yeah. In order for it to fit on here, I would suggest either doing it on 32 count, 16 count, which is Ada. Sorry, my words are getting like my brain. And also, you could probably do it on 36 count or 18 count. So, but yeah, I really like this one. It's pretty. Been hanging it on my wall. I'm sorry I keep looking this way. I keep looking at myself. I should be looking at the camera, but I need to get me like a little mirror or something, you know, to put there. All right, and next one is Little Snowy Chapel. Here's this. Take it out. I'll show you with the lights on too. I put fairy lights and that tree lights up too. It was an ornament I got from Walmart. So, but here it is. Cute. Got a little snowman, and I did this on Black Ada. I did it on 14 count. Yeah. Black Ada is fun to stitch on. I was originally going to frame it, but I saw this little house. I got this little house thing at Dollar General, actually. So, but yeah, this is this little tree's from Walmart. It lights up. And I'm going to lift this up in a minute. Just hold on. Come on. I had to turn the fairy lights on. It's really cute. I got the switch in the drawer, so. But yeah, these come in white and like a light wood color, and then it's trying to fall over now. Look at that. But I got it. I lined it with fabric on the bottom, so. But yeah, it's really pretty. I really like it. And just because I do it on a certain count doesn't mean that you have to do it on a certain count. So, if you ever need me to like convert like sizes or whatnot, I'm actually thinking about going on my Etsy and converting, like, you know, given the sizes, I need to update that and do that. So, you know. Sorry, I'm trying to turn off the lights. So how's everybody doing? I'm doing all right. I tried to do this video earlier and it was a disaster. My GoPro overheated and story of my life. All right, my other two I added is the part of this 4-part series. In the last video, you guys saw sunflower and poinsettia. This is Forget Me Not, and this is hibiscus. It's a spring and summer. And I put like little crosses in there for like, you know, kind of like Easter, but not in your face Easter. So, and then for summer, I wanted to do a little bit something different, something colorful and cheerful. I like colorful colors, to be honest. So, but yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit closer. I tell you what, it's a chore doing these videos. Some of you guys make it look like it's a professional job, because I'm horrible at it. I straight up, I'm gonna say that I am horrible at it. Like, just trying to get this set up today was horrible. But I'm gonna put these down here. Sorry, I'm all up in your business here. I'm just gonna set them right there for a second. And I also have my, I don't know if I showed these, but if you didn't see the last video, this is the other two. This is sunflower and this is poinsettia. So, yeah, I like them. I do all my finishing myself. It's not perfect, but hey, it's going to be in my house, not anybody else's. All right, now on to my whips. First, we're going to start with Halloween Tiny Town. This is how far I've gotten on it. It is on 30, no. This is on 28 count fabric that I dyed myself. It's kind of like a bluey gray. So I kind of like it on that. Kind of makes the colors pop. There's that one. I'm going to just kind of put them on my lap. All right, next is Christmas Elf Fairy by Nora Corbett. I don't know if that light's helping or making it worse, but I'm doing this on, looks like 32 count fabric that I dyed myself. I like to dye fabric, especially if it's something that it's just gonna be in my house, you know, like, yeah, I dye this. Sometimes I dye fabric, sometimes I don't, so. But I did make some changes in this. I didn't want the pink in the dress, so I kind of did some different reds. And I changed the green Krynic. I changed it to DMC Diamant. And changed the hair color to darker brown. So, and I also gave her a smile. See how that, because that's actually not in the pattern. So I just kind of just, you know, backstitched a little smile in her face. So, but yep, that's that one. This next one is one of my designs. I plan to eventually, once I get it finished, plan on releasing this one too. I don't know what to name it yet. It's pretty much my family tree. So, but obviously if you do it yourself, you can do your own family tree. But we did Ancestry and 23andMe, so I kind of, yeah. But up here on this is, the top section is my dad's family. So far I've got my dad's initials. Here, let me hold this up. All right, this is my dad's initials here, and the year he was born, the year he died. And his mother, this is his mother. And these are her parents. So I'm doing pretty much my father, my grandparents, and my great-grandparents. And then on this side of this, I'm going to have his father and his parents. And then the next section will be my mother, and then her family. So, and the word, or I'm going to also, I was thinking about doing 1/1 when I first started to design this, but I was not, so I decided like this right here is just back stitching. So yeah, just the dates and back stitching. But I think it's turned out really nice. I'm doing it on Vintage Country Mocha. Alright, next is 'Tis the Season by Blackbird Design. And I am doing mine on like, it's a 32 count light blue. It's even weave. I always do even weave. Yeah. Or Ada. I do Ada too, but yeah. That's my, I'm not doing, and I don't, another thing I don't do is called for colors. This is actually like a variegated red. So, yeah. It's coming along. Next is Winter Rosewood Manor. Is that what it's called? I got notes here. Hold on. It is, yeah, Winter Rose Manor by Brenda Gervais. This is all I've gotten done on it. Yeah, it's just the little bit around the border. And I'm doing this on 32 count. I think it's called Mint Splash. It's kind of like a light blue, and it's got like the little like painted. Let me see if I can. It's got like the little painted, you know, fabric paint of the white. So here's that one. The house is going to be huge, obviously. There's a lot of people, I think, doing this one. So next is another Blackbird. This one is Christmas Rose by Blackbird Designs. And I'm doing this one called for DMC. And I'm doing it on Vintage Country Mocha. And this one's not a very big stitch. Like it's not very big. With me doing it on 32 count, it's gonna fit an 8x10 frame. So I've already got the frame for it. So I just gotta finish it and then I can frame it. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I am dedicating that one to me. I put my initials on it, and then I'm gonna put my birth date. So next one is Cat Lessons for People by Lizzie Kate. This fabric I got from Stitch Etc. Pretty much around the time that they opened up. So it's, I can't remember what it's called. It's like autumn something. It's got like, it's kind of like a pinky orange color. So, but yeah, 32 count. All right, next is Salute to Abigail. I think I've showed this one before. Obviously, I'm not doing my called for colors. I'm not doing the all called for colors, but this is by Blackbird Designs. Salute to Abigail. And I'm gonna make a change on this one. I plan on putting her birth date and her death date on here. So instead of the I think it has July 4th, 1777, something like that. All right. Next is, I'm sure you've seen many people doing this one. This is Summer Quaker by Leadless Studios, and I'm doing this one on 36 count even weave that I dyed myself. 1/2. So, trying to put it up here long enough for you guys to see. I like this one. I get this one because of the ship. I like ships. All right, next, you've seen this one before too. This is Brickhouse Sampler by Brenda Gervais. And no, I'm not doing called for colors. This color right here, the red, is actually called Barnyard. It's by Stitchy Co. She's on Etsy. So, if you have any questions about what I'm using, you can always message me and all that. So, all right, next is, this is a redo. I was originally doing this, I think, on like 18 count Ada, but I decided to do on 32 count white. This is Japan Quaker by Jardin Privé. I'm doing this for my husband because he served in the Marine Corps, and his last year in the Marine Corps, he was in Okinawa, Japan. So, yeah, I'm doing that one for him. All right, next is Sarah Plummer, done by the patterns, the Wishing Thorn. Sorry, she has a YouTube too. So I had to change because of the fabric I used. I had to change the color of the skin, like on the angel and him, because it was too light and it made him look like a skeleton. Because he's only got 2 eyes, and yeah, you can. I had to change it because I don't want him looking like like skeletons and angels and death. I swear. All right. Anyways, this is All Hallows Eve by Joan Elliott. I'm only doing the alphabet part. It's like a big old band sampler, but I'm just doing the alphabet part for it, and then I'm gonna frame it. But yeah, I got the little crow and this fabric I dyed myself. It is 28 count. It's actually pretty easy to dye your fabric. So, all right, next is, I've seen this one quite a bit, is Jack's Bash by Plum Street Samplers. And hold on. Oh. There we go. I am doing this one on, I think it's 28 count fabric I dyed myself. It's purple and gray and, you know, kind of spooky. Yeah. There's that. And this right here is going to be a full coverage. I'm doing this one on 18 count Ada. So, sorry, I got hair in my mouth. But anyways, this is called Night City, and I got it off Etsy. Mora Stitch Home is where I got it from. But it's going to be a full coverage. It's almost like a Sherlock Holmes piece. It's got like, you know, like the buildings and whatnot. So, all right. And last one I've actually been working on here recently is, hold on. I made this, by the way. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw the fabrics I shared, but I ended up making a sleeve for my Q-snap. This one did. I like it. All right, but, and I'm not doing called for colors on this one too. I know, shoot me, right? But Clarissa's Garden Sampler by Annie. She reimagined it. It's really cute, like the little ducks. I'm actually thinking about making the ducks brown because I used to have a duck when I was a kid. Yeah. But here's my progress. I'm doing blues instead of pinks. Here it is. Blues and yellows and greens is what I'm doing. I think it's gonna look cute. So, I'm sorry I keep looking at myself instead of the camera. But yeah, I'm doing this on 32 count limestone even weave. So, but yeah. I feel like there's a lot of noises going on right now. My son's watching SpongeBob, and I keep hearing noises outside. And I think that bee finally, or whatever it was, left. I don't hear it no more. So, all right, guys, that is it for me. I know this is kind of short. If you want to check out my Etsy shop, it is under Susan's Stitching Haven, which is right there on the sign. You can also follow me on Instagram. I started TikTok and Facebook page. I have a Facebook page. all under the same name. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you when I get back. I don't want to make any promises because it seems like when I make promises, it's like, don't happen. So, but I will see y'all later. Bye.